So, you're the winner of not one, but 2 NASA contests and the first average Joe to be a part of the official American spacesuit. The money and prestige means it's time to forget being a weekend inventor. Do it full-time. Move out of the house into a lab of your very own.
So your new lab is in the West Side Market Plaza?
This is it.
This is it, the new Peter K. Homer
the new
Scientific Lab. What is this? Your new lab is in your wife's Pilates studio?
Actually, her Pilates studio is in my lab, but...
Oh, Peter, you have completely outdone yourself. Good lighting and a ton of junk on a bench.
All joking aside, Peter is working full-time refining his glove, continuously experimenting with ways to increase its flexibility without sacrificing durability. Because, in the vacuum of space, a hole in a glove means imminent death.
That suit under pressure is going to start leaking oxygen.
And you don't have much time to get back.
Depending on the size of the hole,
Yeah.
you don't have very much time to get back.
Just ask this unlucky astronaut.
Early in the Apollo program, they were testing spacesuits in a big vacuum chamber. And the hose came detached from his suit, so his suit depressurized almost immediately.
The astronaut in this case became unconscious and was pulled from the chamber in the nick of time. So just how nasty is depressurization? Check this.
We'll use a marshmallow to represent maybe,
Okay, let's start small.
maybe your heart, okay?
Yeah.
We're just gonna suck all the air out of this volume. So now it's a closed volume. We're taking the air out, and the pressure's gonna slowly drop down.
What's going to happen to the marshmallow?
Yeah, so what's happening is we're lowering the pressure on the outside of the marshmallow.
Yeah.
And everything that's on the inside still has its pressure, and it's starting to push outward and expand. If that was your heart, now it's twice its size, but what happens when you come back into pressure?
Oh, God. Oh, God, my heart. My poor shriveled heart.
Clearly, cutting corners on the toughness of the gloves is a bad idea. With that in mind, Peter has done a great job making them dexterous. But I'm curious to know how much further he has to go. I need a test, the ultimate test of finger-thumb dexterity. Who can I turn to for that?
Chris Pelly.
Hi, Chris.
Pelly
Nice to
is
meet you. Nice to meet you.
the state Rubik's Cube champion. Go. Done. 20.63 seconds. Is that a personal best?
No.
I thought we could get a look at Chris with his hands inside your gloves doing the actual Rubik's Cube in space.
As you try to move your fingers and bend your fingers, there's going to be resistance to you doing that. So you're going to have to work against that. It's going to be a lot harder to just sense where your hand is on the Rubik's Cube as you're doing it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Go.
For one thing, I can't feel the cube, as Peter mentioned, so I'm having to rely on visual.
And I don't want to scare you, but the entire fate of humankind is resting on you solving this cube in outer space.
Done.
Stop the clock. 8 minutes and 44 seconds.
When the astronauts work in these suits, they're out there for 6 or 8 hours doing what you just did.
Let me ask you, Peter, did you learn anything? Did you have a eureka moment when you were watching Chris in the gloves?
Watching you solve the cube, you're using a lot of finger motions, you know, finger flicks and things
All
like that.
4 fingers.
And those are things that I'm definitely going to think about in refining the designs.
What else? What else? Oh, I think Peter's glove needs some hands-on celebrity space experience.
Who's your favorite astronaut? Who'd you like to see wearing your gloves?
Buzz Aldrin should give him a try, I think.
Buzz Aldrin? As in the second human to ever set foot on the moon, Buzz Aldrin?
That Buzz Aldrin? Right
Buzz
there.
Aldrin.
This
How are you,
one.
sir?
Listen, I'm fine.
Pleasure to
Dr.
meet you.
Aldrin?
Geez, how can you
Peter K. Homer.
put a hand like that in a glove?
Wait a second. We just set up a surprise meeting with Peter's idol, and the guy still won't crack a smile. The Cheshire Cat, this guy ain't.
This
How are you,
one.
sir?
What will it take for this shy genius to flash those pearly whites?
It feels a lot more mobile. The gloves that we had, generally the complaint was that your head got cramped, and after a while it would get rather tiring.
What about with these? Do you feel like you'd be able to do just about everything?
Well, I think it's a significant improvement.
That's what Peter wants to hear.
Buzz, would you mind signing a glove for me, maybe?
If you guarantee not to put it on eBay.
This is for me.
All right.
These space gloves. Let me ask you something. Have they ever been attached to an actual NASA spacesuit?
No.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you down to NASA, and we're going to do that. This is the first time that you've had someone not from inside NASA had their gloves attached to one of these spacesuits?
I believe it is.
Yeah, that's what we need.